Hello world. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to use the Windows Task Scheduler to run a Python program every day and on a recurring basis. But first, welcome to the 199th video on my channel where I'm building my own digital assistant named Shane, like Jarvis from the Iron Man movies and comics. Please consider subscribing, liking this video, and leaving a comment. So let me first explain what I'm doing. So I have created a Python script and using PyCharm, and it's saved as a .py, right? That's a Python file. And so the first thing it does is it uses Playwright to web scrape all the local news websites and post articles that I want. And if you want to see how to do that, you can watch the video here. Then I put that web scrape data into a JSON file. And that's what I want it to export it out. And if you're not familiar with how to build your own JSON file, you can watch that by clicking here. And then lastly, I have a Flask website that's going to pull from that JSON file. And what it does is it makes a clone, if you will, of a famous website called Drudge Report. But it's only financial and economic articles written in the local area. And you can watch my Drudge Report clone video here. But right now, if I open up my website code, I have to wait until it web scrapes everything. There's some time delays, all the normal stuff that goes along with web scrape, and then it opens it. And I don't want that. I want it to pull the JSON file, right? Web scrape every morning before I even wake up. And that way when I wake up, I just run the Flask program and it opens it from the JSON file it already has. And so to do that, we're going to run this web scraper file every day using Task Scheduler. So the first thing we're going to do is go to our search bar, and this is all on Windows, and we're going to type in Task Scheduler. I already have it open. And so just to quickly show you what it does, I've already created this, so Drudge clone JSON. The status is ready. It's going to run 3 a.m. every day. And the last time it ran was today at 3 in the morning. The next time it's going to run is tomorrow at 3 in the morning. So once you're in here, you can either go to Action here, or I'm sorry, you go to Create Task here. You can name it whatever. This is whatever you want it to call. Just make sure you remember what it is. You can type a description if you want. I'm assuming you're on your home computer, so just let this default. Since my computer shuts off or locks after about 5 minutes or whatever I have it set on. So I recommend doing the second button, run whether user is logged on or not. Triggers, go ahead and press new. All right, begin the task on a schedule, log on, startup, on an event. You have all these options. I'm choosing on a schedule. So I chose daily, and as you saw, I ran it at 3 a.m., so I just changed that to 3 a.m. And recur every 1 day, right? That's daily. Weekly, monthly. So you can repeat the task every hour if you wanted to. Just know that if this is a very big complex thing, you're going to be eating up a lot of CPU. So just keep an eye on that. Stop if if it runs longer than 3 days. So let's say you get an error that you forgot to do a try and accept, and it doesn't pull a runtime error. It just clogs up your CPU. You can stop that task if it runs too much. So there you go, enabled. Actions, so what you're going to do here is press new. So you used to be able to send emails or display a message like go take out the trash, but those have both been deprecated, so just start the program. So this program and script, this is where your actual, this is not where your Python file is. That's where a lot of people get confused. So go to your command prompt. So to show you that, I have those open, and somebody left a comment saying, how do you get to command prompt? So you just go to command prompt, and you can type in where Python, And see, I have a lot of Python installed, just messing with Python for a long time. So I'm using PyCharm, and to see which Python I should use, you go to File, Settings, Python Interpreter, and you can look at your interpreter. So this says 3.10, so I made this code in 3.10. So I'm going to want to use the one that's later than 3.10, right? So that's 3.11. So from here, you copy and paste this one into here. Then this add arguments, that is where or just the name of your file. So mine is called webscraper.py, or you can go directly to the folder. PyCharm puts it in PyCharm projects, and mine is webscraper.py, and you type that into there. So or copy and paste it if you want to make sure you don't have a spelling error. And then the start in is right here. So click here in your File Explorer, copy and paste into your Windows scheduler, and then press OK. Conditions, I'm not going to set those, but you can read these. Settings, there's also a bunch of settings if you want. And then when you're done, press OK. And then you can go into this name. You can organize it by the name. So mine was Drudge D. So Drudge clone, ready at 3 a.m. every day, and you can see it. So for some reason on my computer, I can't run it to test it. I tried pressing run here, and it didn't run. But when I woke up this morning, it successfully ran at 3 a.m. And how I know is that the output, when my file runs, whatever your output is, whether it's a file, a text file, whatever, but mine is this at the very end, it's going to create this drudge clone data.json. And as you can see, this drudge clone data.json file was created to this morning at 3 a.m. Tomorrow, this will change to 2:24 3 a.m. But also, because I'll use it in my Flask website, I added a date as well. So, I'm opening JSON in text file for some reason. But you can, I should be able to open it in PyCharm. It's prettier. If I go all the way to the end, you can see that the last updated was this morning at 3 a.m. Right? And I did that in my code to add a date stamp, because I'm going to use that in my website just to have it as an last date updated as of. And so that's it. That's all you need to do. Just know that if you have a text file or anything as a W, it's going to write over it. So that's one thing to notice. Also, something I haven't figured out yet is I created an application using auto-py-2-exe, autopy.exe, and I can't run this by itself, so I'm not sure why it's doing that, but I can run the .py, which is fine. And that's it. It's pretty easy. So I hope that helped you. Please leave a comment if it did help you, and thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.